Hello gamers, and welcome back to Minecraft, my first ever private SMP experience here in Minecraft 1.18. So, last time we did quite a lot. We started off with a shop that was selling blaze rods, we went to the end and we demolished the entire end island with TNT, and then we built this pretty wonderful looking little bedroom beneath us, and of course we made Jethro as well. A beautiful cat, a memorial to my lost pet. So I was pretty happy with everything we managed to do. I haven't managed to do much else to the bedroom itself, but that's on my list, and we're going to get around to improving that as soon as we can. Now, today, there's some stuff I wanted to move over to my base, and that includes some things I built over here near my starter base. Now, for those of you who've been watching since the beginning, this is my starter base. I built this in the very first episode, in the very first day or two of being on the server, and it served for the purpose of being my base for quite a long time. Now, it's empty. Not much goes on here, but just behind my starter base is where I built my trading hall. This is the second building I put into the world, and this is where I put some villagers. And it took a long time to get all these guys in here and to cycle all the trades to get everything that we wanted. And it's a bit of a mess today because I just use it for keeping stock of all the books that I've traded for that go down into the shop where I sell them. And same here with these other trades. This was really just an emerald generating machine, especially for the iron that I had from an iron farm that we had connected up here, and the mob farm that was connected at the back here. A lot of this I don't really need anymore because I turned the iron farm off because we don't got so much iron, we don't need it, and all the other drops just come into this railway delivery system now that when it reaches a certain capacity, transports everything coming in from the farm directly back to storage at the main base. So yeah, we don't need this building to be here necessarily anymore. Its existence is kind of legacy, but we need the villagers and what they give us. We still need a lot of... we use the clerics very often, still buy tools from these guys, still sell our food to these guys, although we buy golden carrots from them, and we're building up shelters for those. And occasionally we need to buy tools and armor and stuff, but not that often. So what I also want to do is expand my villager set of librarians in particular to make sure I have every book in the game that you can get from them, which I don't today. There's a few holes in my repertoire of things that I'm able to sell at the moment, and it could be better. But I don't want to start again because it took a lot to get these guys in the first place, and then to also convert them and get their prices down. So I don't want to have to do all that again. So what we're going to do instead is move them. We're going to put them in the new base, and we're going to use that railway line down there that's currently transporting goods back and forward to do that. Because that railway line runs under all of this, underground, and takes us back over to our other base, our main base, where we have all of that stuff going automatically into storage. And it's just behind there we can use that existing railway system to move the villagers in. Let's go in through here. We lost a block there. I'll have to fix that. So the railway comes in here currently, and those items go into a water elevator that takes them into the storage system, deposits them, and if they don't fit, they overflow into bulk storage over here. And previously we hollowed out this side under here to house our brewing setup so we can have every potion in the game. And what we're going to do here, I would think, is do the same on this side, but for a trading setup. So I'm going to mine all of this out to the same size to mirror the other side. Similar styling. I think I'll make 2 tunnels so I can have like an entire tunnel dedicated to librarians and then a tunnel dedicated to all the other villager trades. And yeah, so I'm going to do this first. Dig out the space, then we can decorate it, and then we can use this railway line here to bring the villagers in and divert them to exactly where we need them. Should hopefully make transporting them a little bit less of a headache. Okay, let's get going. And so, I've been busy working on the room back here where we're going to put our villagers. And yeah, I've dug out the hole. I put in some walls, basic walls for now, and a floor and a ceiling that sort of matches the potion brewing setup on the other side for the most part. Similar style, although I've got a bit more lighting in here. I could turn on mini HUD here just to make sure it's all spawn proof. No red numbers anywhere. It looks a little dark right now. We might sneak in a bit of extra lighting as we go. And I've got 2 rows of lights in the ceiling here because I'm going to put in a wall going down the center through here and make 2 tunnels or 2 caverns, 2 trading halls, I believe. One exclusively for librarians and one all the other dudes. Next step, I'm going to put in this wall and start getting in some of the workstations. So the plan is for my being able to transport these guys around and zombify them is up here. We're going to have the zombification station. So there's going to be a zombie trapped behind here who can't get out. And we bring in our guys. So what I'm going to do is have triple carpet here in the workstation, like so. The villager will be in here. Then when we want to move them, we just put a cart down below. We break this carpet. They fall down, they go straight into the cart. We can then break the workstation, and then we'll push the button. That'll send them on their way. So we've got the railways going behind all of these guys, all the way up here. And they go whoop, boop, boop, stop here on the block. We can then lower the block, which means the zombie who's stuck in between these 2 trapdoors can now move to the villager here, zombify them. Once they're zombified, they lose interest. We re-attract them back over here, and then seal them in. And then when we're ready, we switch the track to go the other way. Yep, and then we will push that button, and then they're in this, and they go whoop. And they'll come this way, and what we're going to do is whenever we need to, we'll just remove this trapdoor, something like this, and then they'll just put the carpet back, they'll fall straight back into their place again. That's the idea. Seems like a lot of steps, but we don't need to do it too often, and it's reliable and repeatable, and that's what matters. So I'm going to flesh out the rest of these, put all of those finishing touches in, and then we're going to get our zombie guy over from the villager trading hall first and put them in here, and then we'll move in a couple of villagers and we'll give that a test. So back over in the trading hall, I think we're getting ready to try and move. Big discounts here as our first test to get people across. So we're going to give him a rail cart. It's going to come down here. And this now goes all the way down here and should pop him out the other side. So I just need to make sure he's not going to bounce when he gets there on the other end. And then we can do a quick test and see if he's actually going to make it. Okay, I think we're ready. So we're going to do this, capture the guy, open this up, and then we're going to send him on his way. He took a little damage, but he's off. He's off. So now we need to make sure we keep him loaded. So we're going to run all the way to the end here, fly across the valley. It's going to be underneath us here somewhere right now, shooting along at a fair old pace. And when we get to the other side, he should end up right where we want him. I hope. Here he comes. Hey dude. And he's going to get deposited over there and stop, please. Perfect. Got him. He should be pretty stuck in there. Yes, he cannot get out. And we could raise this block. Perfect. Big discounts is in place. So, next is getting in these guys. So, I'm going to fill out the rest of these setups. So what we're going to do is drop in triple carpets. We're going to grab some magma blocks. Now the carpets, they help with pathfinding. They kind of stop the villager feeling like they can walk around and they don't try to pathfind anywhere. And then the same with the magma block in the front. It's probably not necessary because the workstation is there, but it also prevents them thinking they can walk forwards because they obviously don't want to walk on the magma. And I'm just going to put this trapdoor on top for now just to be safe, just to make sure they can't get out of that little gap. I don't think they should be able to anyway, because they're 2 blocks tall, and that is less than. But yeah, we can open it up now, and that should be a space that they won't be able to escape from. So we're going to head on over to the old trading hall, and once we've finished off the rest of these stations, we're going to drop these guys in over here, one by one. Got him. Okay, so let's just get in here, give him a nudge. Off he goes. Woohoo! See you, dude. And we'll meet him on the other side as well. Nice. There he goes. He didn't quite fall in the hole. Okay. Just needs a little persuasion, perhaps. There we go. Boop. 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 And now to very carefully boop away the carts there, one by one. Just get into position. Now I blocked these guys in above so that they can't bounce out when this happens, and we'll just slowly get them all into position. Okay, we've got most of the librarians in now, all the existing ones at least, and a couple of new guys who I've yet to lock the trades on. We've got a load of blank spaces here to fill out as well, and I've got a spreadsheet on the go to cover all of my to cover all the trades. There's still a few missing, so I'm going to keep cycling those guys until I get what I want and get a little bit of everything. I was also able to consolidate a few of them. And I started bringing in some of the other trades. We've got some of the toolsmiths here, blast furnace armorer guys, my weaponsmiths, and I've just started bringing over some of the farmers too. So that's all looking good. Glorious, glorious. Look at this. I have now transported all of my villagers across, every single one of them, as well as a whole bunch of new ones from the villager breeder. So we've got to start cycling the trades here with some of these guys to get all the books that we know we're missing. We've got a few extra stonemasons than we had before, and a few extra farmers that we need to also skill up a little bit in order to just have a much more sustainable source of golden carrots. I want to start selling those, I think, and currently I didn't have enough guys to be able to do that. The one trade I have ignored from here right now is the Fletcher, so I may swap one of these guys out actually to be a Fletcher. It's handy to have one around just to buy arrows, because crafting them is real pain, getting the feathers and everything and the flint. So, but I'm happy with everything else that's here. Most of these guys are from my other haul, and I probably added about another 50% on top of the number of guys that were there. But this looks great, and we should have the system in place to easily zombify them all. And so, I want to just test out my zombification system. I know for a fact my respiration guy here isn't selling this for as cheap as he could be. It was 38, it got it down to 18. I could go further here. So, we are going to He is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go behind him down here, and we're going to drop him into a rail cart. So it should be this one right here. So we're going to get our rail cart ready. We're going to put the rail cart here. We're going to break the carpet, and oh no, 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 no. Dude. Got him. So we've got our dude in a cart. We're going to go up behind him and push the button. See you, my friends. He should pop up right in here. Nice. Switch this for when we go back. We're going to get him zombified. Let's just nudge him all the way in. Look at the switch. Zombies should get quite interested in him as we walk away. And it was this one here. Oh, the rail is already in place. That's fantastic. Gonna need some blocks. Like so. Great, he's already zombified, so we should be safe to just... Is that gonna go the right way? I hope so. We'll find out. Ah. There we go. Whoop, there he goes. Nice. Ouch. Just gotta persuade him into his hole. There we go. Oh, I forgot to put the carpet back. That was silly. Okay, carpet, carpet, carpets. Magma. Lecton. Please cooperate. There we go. Put that guy back in. We can remove these blocks. And do you remember that these guys can be a bit jumpy when breaking them out of these carts? So we keep them in case. And we do this. Just like that. Then we can get our potion and our apple. And we cook him on a temperature of 200 for 5 minutes. And we'll come back and see how he's doing. I'm just going to seal him in, because they do tend to do a little hop, skip and a jump when they transform again. So just make sure he's not going anywhere. Okay, this guy sounded like he healed. There we go. Brilliant. I need to put his workstation back. Boom. That is our zombification system fully tested. Now his price is down to 13. That's much more manageable. Thank you. So, I think we can call this trading hall a success. This is probably the most amount of villagers I think I've ever had in one space in this game. But I'm hoping the carpet and the magma block trick really reduce the lag and make sure that it doesn't slow things down here and around my base. Now we can continue on with our mission to try and get every single enchanted book in the game and populate our shop, fill all those missing shelves with things to sell to other new crafters. Brilliant. So, Gray let me know that he left me something upstairs near my Jethro statue. Hey Jethro. Ooh! What's this? It's a litter box. Oh, that's funny. What's he got here? What's this? Jethro's travel box. Oh, Jethro's spirit that is with us all. From Grey. Coarse dirt and quartz. This must be the litter. And then we've got some meds for him. Oh, night vision. A cat toys. Oh, Grey. That's lovely. Very, very kind and considerate. Thank you. That's made my day. You like it too, don't you, Jethro? Meow. Yes. Aha. I left myself AFK here, And yeah, I've encased myself in these blocks with some of these shulker boxes as walls, and they're back in my inventory, and I'm suddenly in a room that didn't exist before. Harlock. Harlock has been busy, and he built a house around me. Why are we here? We're here because I wanted to age all this copper. If you remember, at the end of last episode, we said we're going to work on this bridge. And that's exactly what we're going to do, but I needed a lot of oxidized copper for that. And yeah, here it is. So I was AFK nearby just to make sure that it all aged. And it's going to harvest this up and hope we have enough to do the build that I have in mind for this bridge. So I've got a design in mind to connect these two sides of the canyon and make the bridge, which we're going to do now, and we'll do that via a nice little time lapse. So the bridge is all finished, and it looks glorious. I let Harlock know that it was done, and he actually came up with some pretty good ideas for how to make it a little bit better. So we're going to head over there now and see how it looks. He was having trouble flying through it, which I didn't consider, and he took away the arches and put in some more smokestacks. If you're me, it's still not great to fly through, apparently. But there we go. I like it. That feels a lot better, actually. It feels more open. Nice change. And he said he's just switched out these trapdoors for dark oak ones to give it a bit of contrast. And yeah, nice change, Harlock. He's so good with colour and tone. Both very good improvements. I love it. And I think he's also taken the sort of floor pattern here and tried to do something over here with the floor, which I really like, to bring in some of the greens from the bridge into the village a little more. And I think it works great. I love it. I knew some of the roofs would be copper, like that, so I was hoping that would match nicely. But yeah, I think it fits in rather well now. So pleased with that. Thanks to the little improvements, Harlock. And now we have a bridge connecting your new village, which is coming on at an incredible rate with everything else. And yeah, he's building out something enormous here. I can't wait to see what he does. Ooh, hello trader, what have you got? Ooh, acacia. So that's going to be it for this episode. I think we've achieved quite a lot again, and some pretty great progress has been made. Happy to have all my villagers back over in my new base now, so that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And we're going to get back to trading, back to cycling those trades, and getting all the books that we want for the next episode. Okay, well I hope you liked this one. If you did, please give us a like. If you'd like to see more about what we get up to here on NeueCraft, then please subscribe. And we'll see you all next episode. Take care for now. Bye-bye.